gentlemen, I'm aware of the term media circus. It's been thrown around a lot recently, and I like it. And I think we should rebrand our form of media into a circus format. So when you're out there taking pictures, when you're out there interviewing people for stories for our newspaper, I want you guys to circus it up a bit. You know, entertain the people that you're giving this, that you're interviewing. For example, Jordan, you have that big interview with the Prime Minister of India next week.
I do.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, dress as a clown maybe, or do some juggling while you're talking to him.
Pretty circusy.
And my car has more than one seat. I could have a second clown get out. He wouldn't expect that.
Yeah, there goes. As many reporters. I want as many reporters in Jordan's vehicle as fit in Jordan's vehicle. I want endless amount of reporters coming out when he's interviewing. That's exactly the kind of idea I'm talking about. Okay. Dan, what do you got? What's your assignment coming up?
Well, I've got a pretty big undercover story I've been working on.
Yeah.
I've been talking to this guy who's turning a rat on the mafia.
Oh, okay.
And he's giving us the exclusive scoop.
Oh, wow. So this is very important, first of all. This is something that we're going to scoop the other papers. And something that's very potentially dangerous as well, I would imagine.
So I'm thinking maybe a lion tamer angle on it.
There you go. Danger.
I'll show up to the interview with a chair.
Bring him in.
And a whip to crack.
Exactly. I love this.
I wear a top hat, perhaps.
Well, that's more of a ringmaster thing. I think I should get the top hat being the editor.
I guess I think of the lion tamer and the ringmaster kind of.
I guess dual act. I guess.
No, you're right. You're the editor. You're the editor.
Yeah.
So
no, I'm getting. I think I'm definitely getting the top hat for sure.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to revolutionize the way news is done.
I think so. I think so indeed.
We cut to CNN. All right, gentlemen. They're eating our lunch out there.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now I want to see each and every one of our reporters on a flying trapeze with no net
while doing the news?
Every segment of this network's broadcasting.
Okay, well, it's going to be hard for them to follow us with the cameras, but
I am happy to fake footage of me doing the trapeze on the green screen in the back room to trick people to thinking that I'm on the trapeze.
Okay,
for
good.
real.
That's good.
I am committed to it.
That's what I'm asking of you both.
what about the crawl at the bottom of the screen? Is there any way that we can make that more circusy, perhaps?
Yes, we'll just have the lyrics to that. Were
there lyrics to the entrance of the gladiators? Were there lyrics to that?
I guess that is the lyrics, right?
I mean, if we just put people will know what we're doing.
They'll know what it is.
They'll know what it is.
I'm having trouble keeping track of this conversation without a teleprompter. And I think it'd be cooler if we had someone to write our conversations for us here.
And not only that, someone will also add all kinds of weird sound effects in between. Squish sounds like...
Oh, yeah?
And, the sound of springs. Like boing, 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 boing.
I like it. Boy, over on Fox News, I guess they got a bunch of animals in there.
We got to Fox News.
So then the tiger just wouldn't let her go, and so long story short, we don't have a host for tonight's show.
Yeah, our decision to cut the budget and remove chairs from the office resulted in nobody being able to be like a lion tamer and get that lion away from her.
It's a tiger. It was a tiger.
Those tigers got Megyn Kelly pretty fast, sir. They're after us next.
Very fast.
They're coming right for the executive.
Yeah. No. That's why I locked us in here. They're out in the hall right now.
Everybody hates us so much. Animals as well.
Yeah.
I
I think those tigers are just a product of the liberal media.
Well,
brainwashing
I
them.
I agree. And I'm going to die by that.
Well, the interview didn't go quite as well as I thought it would with that powerful person I was supposed to interview. I got out of the car dressed as a clown.
You mean the Prime Minister of India?
That's the one.
Did you even not know who it was? I mean, that might.
To be fair, you did throw him a clown.
I guess.
Curveball right at the very last minute.
There. Anyway, so yeah, what happened?
I think he was very upset, maybe insulted a little bit. Hit him in the face with a pie.
Great.
Okay, yeah.
And sprayed it off with seltzer water?
Yeah, seltzer water.
That's what we want.
Just like
that's what we want.
Me.
Perfect.
And so then you started asking him the questions, and you got that hard-hitting interview.
No, he didn't answer any questions after that. He just kind of stormed off.
Oh,
mad.
Wow.
Looked angry. I couldn't really see his face. He was walking away from me. Seemed angry.
Body language
say we spin this that is that's just a direct result of his disastrous public policies.
Yeah.
And the fact that he refused comment really just
yeah
drives home everything that we believe he was doing.
Had to storm out of the interview.
Couldn't even handle it. Couldn't even take the whole interview.
Now, I do have an interview with the Prime Minister of Pakistan. next.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm thinking I do the same thing. Obviously, I didn't do anything wrong, so I follow our procedure.
Yep,
I like that.
Show up dressed as a clown.
Perfect.
Bring another clown with me. Get out. Hit him in the face with a pie. Spray it off with the seltzer
Follow
water.
the procedure. I like it. I like it. We cut to another news station, and in a shocking turn of events, India and Pakistan have buried the hatchet and made a truce to wage war upon a local newspaper and their clown journalists.
Well, boss, I was doing my undercover story,
Okay.
like I was talking about with the
Yep.
mafia and all that.
Yeah. How'd that go? I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to reading that. This war that India and Pakistan's waging on us is taking a heavy toll.
Yeah, I know.
So
Well,
we
this
really
is-
need a win right
This
now.
is going to be a kind of kick in the teeth, too,
Oh,
that
okay.
my informant was killed ruthlessly by the mob.
Oh,
Yeah. When they-
after he told you everything, right?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
when I walked into their secret, their secret meeting that I was
Yeah,
invited
yeah.
to,
Mhm.
and I started prodding them with a chair,
Okay.
demanding that they stand on certain boxes,
Yeah.
having them rear back.
Yeah.
You know,
Really
cracking the
threatening.
whip
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
time.
Good. It sounds like you did everything right.
Yeah, they immediately figured out I was a reporter because of that.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. The circus behavior probably gave it away. huh?
Yeah, they knew
Undercover.
immediately. They're like, "Oh, this
All
must
right.
be a reporter here. You brought a reporter, therefore kill the
Oh,
informant, right?"
fair enough. How'd you get away?
Oh, well, they were kind of just sickened by my presence,
Okay. All right.
kind of pitied me, and
Fair
I just
enough.
kind of slunk backwards out the door.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Well, boys, I'm beginning to think this media circus thing. So that's why we are moving on to a media Cirque du Soleil.
Oh,
That's
class
right.
it up a little
Class
bit.
it up a little bit.
French.
Yeah, really, really obscure things about your soul being free like a bird.
I like that.
And very dangerous, highly acrobatic stunts.
I like that.
A media Cirque du Soleil.
Okay, well, you got that meeting with the president of France coming up.
I
Yeah,
do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna put it onto this big moving platform that swings back and forth like this. And then while you're being interviewed, you will be launching each other to various sides of the room and
Oh,
jumping back
excellent.
on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I'm running another undercover story for next week.
Okay.
Okay, this time I'm infiltrating corrupt pharmaceutical companies
Okay. Yes.
who are
this
selling
is
drugs to junkies on the street.
This is a big one. We need to
It's
expose
huge.
this.
This is gonna tear everything wide open. I'd like to do it on giant bird stilts.
Yes.
I think that would be the way to go for that one.
And while you're doing it, if you could remind them to live out their dreams.
Yes, I'll have like feathers and wings on.
You're gonna look gorgeous.
I think so too.
You're gonna look really good.
So I'll infiltrate that and make that work out.
We're on the right track now, guys.
All right, boss.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say that the circus was a bust. The Cirque du Soleil was a bust.
I blame me. I blame myself.
Okay.
I blame myself.
Probably showing up as a stork to do that undercover report.
You looked great. I just want
I'm
to
not
say
denying
you looked
that.
great. And Jordan, I mean that moving platform, it took so much to set up. You did a fantastic job. I'm very sorry that that guy died that you're trying to
The
interview.
The president of France, you
President of
mean?
France, yeah.
That's who you mean.
I was
That
trying not
guy.
to say his name. I mean, I didn't want to.
You'd think the president of France would have a complete understanding and grasp of Cirque du Soleil.
He seemed pretty fit too. I mean, he seemed
mean-
like he's on the ball, and
Oh well, things happen.
his wife's single now. Maybe
Yeah.
give her a call.
Maybe we should move our news big top to another town where no one knows us.
That's a great idea.
Maybe we should go from town to town to town.
Yes.
Right? Because I'm sure there's all these small towns out
Tell
there
them the
that
news
need
to
news.
the different people.
So yeah, we'll come in. We'll use I don't know, something that'll go across the country. Maybe a train.
a train's good.
Yeah. And then we'll get our load the stuff, and then we'll parade down Main Street to let them know the news is here.
That's a great
And,
idea.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Then we'll set up in a field somewhere.
Yeah, people will look forward to it. The news coming back every year.
Yeah.
In a small town.
Right.
This is
Yeah.
a good idea, guys.
It's a great idea.
We cut 1 year forward. So that was a pretty good parade.
Yeah.
The turnout wasn't as massive as I
No,
was kind of hoping it
nobody
would
kind
be.
of came out to see the news, I guess.
Almost like they have millions and millions of other options. To
Yeah, they're
choose
probably
from.
inside watching the news on TV or a social media site.
Yeah, but it could have been great.
It seemed like it would be great.
Well, I'm gonna get out of this top hat now.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and somebody let the Let that elephant seal go.
Guys, how many towns do we have to be chased out of with our newsmobile before we finally just get the message? This isn't for us, okay? People don't want what we're selling.
Well, maybe we just haven't found the right town.
Or maybe we just haven't found the right act. I still think a man could read the news while being shot out of a cannon.
You'd have to read it really fast.
Yes.
I mean, we've tried locking a man in a safe while he was reading the news.
Yeah.
We've tried holding a man underwater while he was
That
reading
did not
the
go
news.
well.
I
Yeah.
mean, at what point do we just call it a day?
I think the most successful one was reading the news with the lions in there. Right? Because,
The
I mean,
chair,
you
yeah.
got used, they got used to you, you got used to them.
For a
You
time,
just
it was
sit and read the
okay.
news.
Yes.
Yep.
You put the news on the seat of the chair. You could see it while you were using it.
Maybe people don't want the news. Maybe the world has changed.
You think so?
Maybe
Maybe.
people don't want media circuses.
Oh, so what? You want to give them just honest reporting?
Ah!
What are you thinking?
I was thinking media carnival.
Sorry, boss. I know you're the editor here. I sometimes get passionate about this.
Yeah, that's why I
business.
hired you, because you're passionate. I was thinking media carnival.
Hey, what if we
Okay.
We have rides.
did? Yeah, that'd be great.
Like a fair.
Yeah, media fair.
Fair media.
Fair media.
I like it.
There it is.
And then if the rides are balanced, we can say fair and balanced media.
I love it.
Yeah, and if we're feeling lazy, it can be laissez-faire.
There we go. Perfect. Perfect.
I think we solved it, guys.
I'm not feeling good about what we're doing here at the News Network. We've returned to real news again,
Yeah.
and it's getting boring again.
Well, I mean, but we're giving people information they need. We're
I
checking our
know.
sources. We're actually reporting the news. I mean, Jordan's interview with the Prime Minister of Malaysia went fantastically.
I know. And my undercover expose of the hospitals that were cutting off people's legs, even though they didn't need their legs cut off, that was huge. I
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
that.
But you're right, it has gotten boring.
That's boring.
We need to inject an element of danger.
Yes, something new, maybe extreme news, where we bungee jump
Yeah.
or put our heads in the mouth of a gator.
Gentlemen, that's just going to lead down the same road that the circus news led
No,
down.
we won't let it this
No,
time.
no. We will. I know it.
We can open Pandora's box just a little teeny tiny
Yeah,
bit.
we can learn from our previous mistakes.
I have another idea. Hardcore pornography.
Okay.
Jordan, you're interviewing the Prime Minister of Afghanistan next week.
Yes, I am.
Excellent.
Wear something provocative.
Excellent.
Maybe
All
deliver a
right.
pizza.
Okay.
Okay.
And Dan,
I've got an undercover report. I could pretend to be a plumber and infiltrate some poor housewife.
there
lonely
you go.
housewife's
There you
home.
go. Now you're thinking, Dan.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Say her pipes are empty or something.
Headline: News more popular than ever.